Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where apparently, in the last like 5 seconds of that video, I missed a bunch of things. So we need minerals, is what we need. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves a few minerals. That should do the trick. Get ourselves a hive district here. Here we could use a generator district, I think. Here we could definitely use a bioreactor. There we go. This tech world could use itself. Actually, we need a tech lab. And I'm going to go for a hive district. Excellent. There's our macro out of the way. And as far as our shipbuilding goes, we nearly have this fleet complete. So that's fantastic. 140 more days. That's all we're looking at. So I'm going to hit that reinforce fleet button yet again. And this fleet is becoming very, very strong. That's fantastic. This mining world needs a district, and we'll give it a few mining districts. Our production targets edict just expired, so we definitely want to redo that one. We can't, though. This is going to suck. Our minerals are going to go negative, aren't they? Yes, they are. Okay. Well, that's exciting. We'll go ahead and grab Supremacy. Now that increased our fleet cap. So let's take a quick look at our fleet manager before we do our Ascension perk. And realistically, we can have up to 20 more. So let's go for like 1, 6, 12, 24, and then everything else into Corvettes. Something like that. 1, 6, 12, 24, and the rest into Corvettes. There we go. And of course, we'll need to bulk up this fleet a little bit more. This particular fleet would cost... It's taking this fleet into account. I want to know just how much it would cost to reinforce this fleet. Regardless, I'll hit the button. Excellent. Now we do need an Ascension perk. So what do we have available? Eternal Vigilance? That wouldn't be awful. Imperial Prerogative just for admin cap, make everything a little more efficient. That wouldn't be terrible. Voidborn for habitats. Or we could make hive worlds. Not limited by planetary features in how many generator, mining, and agriculture districts they can support. Pops living on hive worlds have their resource output increased by 10%. We're going for hive worlds. 100%. That is definitely what we're going to go for. And we can build an alloy foundry on this world. That'll be fantastic. Okay. Let's continue forward. We're going to need to keep an eye on our influence. As soon as we have 300, I want to grab this edict again. It's going to be a huge deal. And also, this construction ship can go ahead and build all of these things, filling in these gaps that we skipped on the way over. Excellent. That will help matters tremendously. But also, we need to upgrade this to a starport. They're going to just run over this station if they come back in. So we're going to need to make sure that they don't do that. That'll take a while, though. And realistically, this fleet will be finished constructing very soon, especially once this Titan comes in. That was just another army. The Titan is now complete. And we'll go ahead and bring in the Titan. This Titan is 7.2k on its own. That's a huge deal. Gateway construction is now done. I'm assuming that's not on us. Yeah. Okay, gateway construction is now done. So let's go for Science Nexus.
Construction complete.
Once we get done with this little mini conflict, we'll deal with that and get some gateways going. Like, realistically, after this construction ship is done with this up here, I want it to go to Grunthurst. And I'd like to construct a gateway up over here, but that's going to cost a lot of alloys. We'll see if we have the alloys. Probably won't, though, realistically. Okay, is this the Titan? Yeah, this is the Titan here. Just continue hitting that button as much as we can. Get additional corvettes in. Let's take a look in the fleet manager and see... Let's see, we're at 28 out of 40 corvettes, 12 out of 24 destroyers, 4 out of 12 cruisers. Our Titan is on the way in. So this doesn't count things that are on the way. We're done with battleships, though. So that's fantastic. No macro to do up over there. Okay, our construction ship still has a lot of work to do. There's no doubt about that. And realistically, the question now is, when do we strike out and start doing something like outside of this? Do we attack the other side of the wormhole with this fleet? They have a 55k strength there. That said, we've been outstripping their fleets very consistently. Our Titan will arrive and start repairing us. And once our hull and armor is repaired... Our Titan repairs hull, right? Or is that just armor? Let's check. Hull and armor. 1 on hull, 3 on armor. That's actually quite strong. I'm okay with this. Reinforce that fleet yet again. Habitability, that's always good. Let's go for interstellar assembly. Not like we're probably going to build it, but it'll be fine. Okay, so the starport is now complete. Let's upgrade it to a star hold. It's still very, very weak. We're also going to need to grab a gun and missile battery, as well as a target uplink computer. Actually, we're going to go for a disruption field generator first. And let's build those before we upgrade it to a star hold. Okay, so now that'll take some time before we can put additional alloys into that. So that's fantastic. Going to continue building things for our fleet over here. Let's see, are you? No. I'm just wondering where our Titan is. Titan is not there. There it is. Titan is almost to us. There it is in all of its titanic glory. Wonderful.
Research complete.
And we just finished improved Titan hulls. Would you look at that? We can now do an advanced Titan hulls, and I'm actually going to do that. Excellent. Okay, so we are now repairing. Not very quickly, but the thing is, it repairs at 1 and 3 for every ship in the fleet. So when the fleet is heavily damaged, it does a lot. I don't know if it works during combat, but regardless, that's going pretty quickly, really, all things considered. We got to be getting very close to having this thing at max. We've got our 40 corvettes at this point. We've got 40 of our 48 destroyers. And we've got one more destroyer up there with one more coming in, 2 more coming in, 3 more actually. So 3 plus... So we need 4 destroyers. Okay. And we need... According to this... Yeah, we need 0 destroyers, according to this. We need cruisers, more than anything. But I think it's going to queue up a destroyer. No, it queued up a cruiser. Oh, yeah. I I was just looking at it wrong. Never mind. Ignore me. I am dumb. So we need 8 cruisers in total. Now a cruiser is going to cost a fair amount. Realistically. In terms of alloy production. Curator research aid. Yes, please. Okay. So. I wish we could buy influence, but we can't. Let's go ahead and get the production targets back up. So that we're actually making minerals. That would be nice. This mining world needs a facility on it. So let's go ahead and go for something along the lines of... We already have a purification hub. Maybe a chemical plant? Exotic gas refinery? What do we need most? Exotic gases. Okay. Now here we have unemployed pops that could be put to work. So I guess we just build 3 mining districts, and that'll do the trick. Fantastic. Okay, Nikor Station is still a long ways away from being ready to go. Deviant interference on Alloys 1. They do need to be dealt with, but I don't exactly know how I'm supposed to do that. I guess we could deploy hunter-killer drones? We can do that next month. It's going to cut our alloy production dramatically, though, which is unfortunate. But I'll do it. Okay, hunter-killer drones, go have fun. So this fleet should be done quite soon, realistically. That's 2 additional cruisers that I just queued up. Let's also go ahead and purchase ourselves a few alloys. About like that. And queue up 2 additional cruisers. So that's 4 cruisers that we have coming in there. Now this is a cruiser here. So we have 5 total cruisers on the way of the 8 that we need. So yeah, we're actually almost done building this fleet. Very, very close indeed. And look at that. Our alloys dropped to 140 a month. Disgusting. Why did that have to be on Alloys 1? I suppose we could maybe give them a governor to reduce crime? Like that? That might do the job, or at least help. Where do we see our current crime levels? Oh, it's right here. Under deviancy, I think. Overall level of anomalous behavior and non-compliance, a high level of deviancy, blah blah blah. Can be reduced by employing hunter-seeker drones. Okay. As expected. So at this point we could replace this spawning pool potentially with something that produces hunter-seeker drones. Like, for example, sentinel posts. Because we don't need the increased pop growth speed anymore. We've got 86 pops on this world, so we're fine on that front. This generator world could use additional generator districts. We'll give it 2. Fantastic. And let's get another cruiser on the way in. We are exceptionally close to being able to say we are done building this fleet. Exceptionally close to that. Synthoid Link is up over here. I feel like they lose that. It's a battleship and a cruiser. What are they thinking? That's not going to succeed. Okay, whatever. If that's what they truly want to do, I'm not going to stop them. Still cannot afford to reinforce fleet. Did I miscalculate? Do we need 1 more cruiser beyond this? Let's see, we've got 2 coming in there. We've got 4 there, so that's 6. 7. Yeah, we need 1 more. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and sell rare crystals and volatile motes.
Construction complete.
And buy in a few alloys. And fleet is at full strength. Fantastic. For the first time this game. Oh, that's wonderful. Now this fleet should be pretty close to done repairing hull points as well. Well, there's only 2 ships that have hull damage. And they are being slowly fixed up. Specifically, mostly this cruiser, honestly. It's almost entirely that cruiser, in fact. So, next up, we need to do this particular fleet. 36,698 alloys is what we need. I want to reinforce this fleet. Cannot afford to reinforce fleet. Is it trying to build the Titan? Like, what is it doing here? I feel like we can afford to reinforce the fleet. Maybe we should just delete this fleet? Also, this fleet should be based out of Shap. So we disband that fleet. Yeah, let's just do this. I'm going to build this in Grunthurst. We're just going to build a single corvette. And then we'll build the fleet up from there. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And apparently they succeeded in destroying that station. I'm actually shocked. But I will see you all next time.